typhoon that's about to hit is going to literally hit where we live in Pangasinan in this state. So far, very little rain, no wind, but it's real muggy, which is a good sign it's coming. We expect a lot of wind and a lot of rain, so everything is a little weird today for everything. Nobody likes the big typhoons that come. Even me, I mean, they don't bother me. It's not like anything's going to get damaged or hurt, but I don't know if you could tell, but everything is already soaking wet from the last 3 days. And as I said, today's might be snake day. I'm not sure. I have three pythons, one of which is literally too big to hold. She's not something I want to go and get involved with today. She's her body is as big as my thigh, and even though it's okay to hold her, she could bite me, which would hurt, wouldn't feel good. However, they're non-venomous and it would just be painful. I don't feel like that much pain today, but I am going to, I think, that's my little mouse dog. Mouse is a Siberian Husky. There's a Jack Russell. So I have these three over here. These are, oh, there she is. Look, she's right in the front. This is the one I'm going to hold, I think. She's about 6 feet long, give or take a little. She's coming down. I just cleaned her cage. And no, she's not friendly at all. She doesn't like people, as you could see. I'm just moving my hand up the side of the cage. But, and there's the other, this is another one we have. This one, I don't know if she's going to be handleable or not. She was tormented a lot by the previous people that had her from me before I bought her. This one was wild caught. So she's just, her nose is black. We just cleaned her cage, so she's coming to inspect the new water bowl. I filled her water tank up. All my snakes have water and nice enclosures. These enclosures are actually probably a little bit small for these snakes, but they're not that big yet, so they have plenty of room to stretch out. This is the ball python. She's in there. She's my little baby, this one. She does not bite. She's harmless. She's as friendly as a bug. So I hold her on a regular basis. And then my big one's downstairs, and she's big and a monster. I can't hold her. I held her a few times before, a couple years back. What's that, honey? Hey, I think Ramon's got the bucket outside still. Anyway, and he's got no, I don't know. Anyway, so we'll see what happens. We will see what goes on. Yeah, the rains are coming. And we're filling up the pool. Actually, we're filling up the fish pond today. There's our merry-go-round laundry holder. We're filling up the fish pond. And to fill the fish pond, what I do is I drain the swimming pool, which drains into the fish pond. And then we turn on the water pump, which is a diesel-powered water pump. And the water fills up the swimming pool and drains into the fish pond. So when the fish pond gets full, we close the valve, finish filling up the swimming pool, clean, and then that water, when it's full, dumps into the koi tank. So we not only fill the fish pond when we run the pump, but then we fill the pool, and then that water then cleans and fills the koi tanks. One of which is, we have catfish and tilapia in it for now. Just we're kind of like, we just built it and we just have it together to where it is now. So we're kind of still making sure that the fish are okay and that the dogs can't get them. That's right there. You see the square. This one right here. And that's got catfish and tilapia in it. And then that tank over there, the little one that you can't really see, that's got the koi in it. And there's, we don't even know how many koi. Hey, you can see I think you see one of the catfish, Ramon. I think. We think they're hiding down in the deep hole. He's on, I don't know. It's hard to say. That's Ramon. He works for me. And you see oh, hey, one of the antlers on the ant broke off. It's down there. Yeah, it's down there. When it's not raining. We have the giant ants in the tree, and we cut that tree down. Oh, yeah. Hey, Ramon, trim this fucking miracle fruit thing, will ya? A lot. This is a miracle fruit tree. And it's a nice tree, except it's too much tree. So nothing can grow underneath it. You can see there's no grass under there, over there, because the miracle fruit tree makes so much shade that the grass can't grow. So I actually don't like the tree at all. I wish they'd just cut it down, but it's my wife's deal. She likes it, so there's not much I could say about it, you know. So yesterday I was out in the yard, and there was a 1 yard long, a little like 3 foot long reticulated python that the cats had killed. I have brutal cats, man. They catch bats, frogs, snakes. They even eat each other. When the moms have babies, they all have like a feast. They all eat the babies. Even if we know they're having babies, we run out there 20 minutes after she's had them, boom, they're gone. Just a big blood stain on the ground. Don't know why. That's something that they just started doing. They've all had litters. All of our female cats have had litters of kittens. And then last year they started doing this. There's Persia. That's my biggest Belgian Malinois. She's a sweetheart. And then Mouse is in front of her, and that's Ellie. We have, all in the house, we have 10 dogs. That's, there's Ellie again. That's Brandy right there. And that's Penny. And the baby's over here. My little worm dog. I call her Wiggle Butt. His name is Walter. There's Walter. Walter likes to sleep. He's only 3 months old, so his whole thing in life right now is, I want to sleep. That's it. Leave me the hell alone. And he's a good sleeper, boy. He can sleep 18 hours straight. We get up in the morning, he comes down, he eats a little breakfast, goes to the bathroom, and off to sleep. He wakes up around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, ready to eat again, gets up, eats, goes potty, goes back to sleep. And then we go upstairs, and he sleeps on and off all night long. You can see our yard's very pretty today. We do have, I don't usually do the walk-arounds too often, but I'll take a walk upstairs real quick. You guys can see some of the house. Oh, so here, I'll show you something new. This fence you see in the house, it goes around that's our living room, actually. And we have a couch there with chairs up on top because of the rain right now. And so we put the fence in so that if we have company over and we don't want to have the dogs in our faces or in the company's face, we can either put the dogs in the living room, or if we want to go sit and watch TV, we can go in and watch TV in there. Either way, it's always happy. We don't ever have a problem. That's one of our outside dogs. That's Pixie. We have, I don't know, 5 or 6 outside too. There's our dragon. And third floor up here. I don't know where Asia's at. No, there she is. There's Asia. She's the Belgian that we have. She's over 100 pounds. Our biggest 130 or so. You see how much water we have on the top deck. It doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. Did you get sick, Asia? She got sick. I gotta clean that all up. Yuck. There you can see the yard a little better. You see it in the picture, it's ours. You see the fish pond down there? That's where I go fishing. Hey guys, sub the channel if you're watching, if you're enjoying these live videos that I do. Oh, my dog got sick. I have to figure out why. And she went swimming, that's why. She probably ate a bunch of the pool water. Here's our back. This is not my property over here. This is just the back of the house. And this piece of property is for sale. But they want way too much for it. They're stupid. The property's worth maybe 200 pesos a square meter. They want 3,000. Consequently, it will never go. And if I close the drain off, they have no drainage, and it floods that house, and the one with the green roof, and the one on the other side over there. They all flood. So me being Mr. Nice Guy, I keep the gate open, keep the wall open. But if I don't, and I shouldn't, because that guy actually punched me one day. He's old, he's in his 80s. So he got mad at me and he hit me in the shoulder hard, as hard as he could. I laughed at him, and we had witnesses. It was a real big deal. But I'm just not so much of a punk that I'm going to flood everybody else just because I don't like him, you know? So anyway, yeah, you can see my garage down there. Hey, I am a Jessican. Hi, Jessican. And you sub. Thank you very much. Thanks. Hey, you guys, I need somebody to try and buy me a coffee just for a quarter, just 25 cents, just so we can see if the app works. So if you feel like being generous and want to spend a quarter or $1 or $5,000, whatever, try and buy me a coffee so I can find out if the app works. Like I said, it's only a quarter, so it won't hurt anybody. And it's not for me. I don't need the money. As you could tell, my house that's our solar equipment to keep the jacuzzis warm. That's our tennis court you can see out there. And then we also have a private miniature golf course. And we have a couple of that yellow black thing that you can see out there. That's actually a ride. It's called a 360-degree swing that I invented and drew and we built. And so we have a lot of toys to play on here, and it could be a resort very easily. I just don't want people on my property that much. But from time to time, we let the kids come over and go swimming, and everybody just enjoys it here. It's a very nice place to live. So, all right, well, I'm going to go. I did 11 minutes, 12 minutes. Hope you like the property. Hope you like the vids. I will be on later. I just have to get ready to leave. I'm taking my daughter to work, and it's a 2-hour round trip. So my neighbor's out there, got his raincoat. He's clearing that back piece of property out there. They're going to plant rice on it Monday. And he's got to get the rice in because it's already late in the season. He may miss the first harvest, and I know he doesn't want to because that's 100 bags of rice. 100 sacks of rice at about, I think they're going for $2,500 a sack. So that's a lot of money. A lot of money. 100,000 pesos more. So, but it's also way a lot of work. Nothing that I want to have anything to do with. And here comes the rain. You better get up. It's starting to rain. See my wife down there. She's in her garden picking chilies or something. I don't know. And we're, like I said, we're on the verge of the typhoon right now. So, in my castle, you can see the castle. You can see one of the other dragons right here. Oh, too close. So I'm gonna lift this up. There you go. You can see the dragon on the wall. Dragon on the wall is a jacuzzi. Actually, this is a jacuzzi, but really it's the dog pond. It's where my dogs swim when they're up here on the top. Because this is like the dog hospital. When one of them gets sick or beat up, I bring them up here for the duration. The last one was up here for a year. And I just brought Asia up here a month and a half ago because her and my other dog were fighting, and I don't like that to happen, so I just bring them up here and separate them. Okay, guys. Thanks for the sub. Thumbs up. I will talk to you in a couple hours. Maybe on the drive home, we may do a live. Have a good afternoon. See you soon.